Well, I'm back. I'm going to play Dungeons, and I'm going to level up my character a few times. Is Dungeons even open? Where is it? No, I have to open Dungeons. Okay, where is the bloody folder? Where is my Dungeons folder? That's right, I needed to log into DocuSign. I needed to make a free account for DocuSign, that's right. I don't want Dice World, I've had it. I want to get rid of Dice World. I'm going to get rid of Dice World because I don't want it. I do not like Dice World. So I'm getting rid of it because it's crap. It is freaking crap. I don't want it. Where the fuck is Dungeons? There it is. Now, first of all, before we actually play or continue playing the game... Oh, come on. Jesus. I'm going to go to the leaderboards and I'm going to tell you how many points I've got. There are 2 scoreboards. There are 18,172 players worldwide on Dungeons. There are. There you've got the Dungeon High Score. I am 422 overall, which is good. And in the Monster Slayer scoreboard, so not just there's the Dungeon High Score, and there is the Dungeon High Score, and there is the Monster Slayer High Score. So I am 404 on the Monster Slayer leaderboard, and I rank 422 on the Dungeon High Score. So we're going to close that. We're going to go to continue game. Now, my character level, so not the actual dungeon level. By the way, when you level up your dungeon space, your opponents, your enemies get stronger and stronger and you get different weapons. If you level up your character, your individual character gets stronger and stronger. So, I'm at level 348. We're going to level up my character a few times. Every time you get to floor 50 and delete the dragon, your entire dungeon area gets leveled up. Every time you get so many experience points, your character levels up. So we're going to go into, I'm using my Braille display by the way. I'm going to show you what it sounds like with voiceover because my Braille display doesn't, for some reason, voiceover will read everything on the Dungeons app, but the Braille display doesn't show every single thing voiceover reads, which is a bit weird, but that's the only annoying problem I have about this game. So we're going to port, we're going to the hill, and we are going to go to floor 40. Now I'm going to turn
Speech on. Floor 40. Huge encountered 2 enemies. Choma, adjust floor 40. Huge head statues of speech off.
My Braille display actually reads huge head statues of ogre are everywhere, and it's an image. So
speech on. Floor Choma, adjustable. Viper, guard. Viper, blind zombies attack. Viper is blind zombie is ready. Choma gets blind zombies attack. Choma stumbled. Choma is defeated. Blind zombie crushed the monsters.
So voiceover is saying all that, whereas the Braille display just reads a button. So what VoiceOver is reading, the Braille display is not showing it. It's just a button. So I'm going to tap it.
2000 ready. Proceed button.
So I received heaps of XP then. I don't know how much it said because VoiceOver was slow to read it.
Floor 4. Distribute your talent point. Remaining talent points. 3.
I have 3 talent points.
Strength. Plus. Button. 280. Stamina. 236. Plus. HP max. 247. Intelligence. 258. Plus. MP max. 252. Agility. Plus 290. Reset. Done. Agility. 200 MP max plus. But agility. 255. Done. Button.
We're going to see what level we're at.
LV 349.
So my character is level 349.
DLV 4.
The dungeon level is 4. When I can defeat the dragon, because everyone's saying you should have a companion mercenary, I don't use mercenaries. You don't need them. I mean, if you use them, you can get through the game a lot quicker. But if you don't use mercenaries, you obviously get through the game slower, but the difference is your character gets a lot more XP each time than you would if you had two mercenaries with you. They would receive XP, but your character would receive less XP as a result, because you and your 2 mercenaries have your XP points divided each time you receive them. So if you don't use mercenaries, you get way more experience points, and you can use minions, but I don't use minions. Yes, you're going to level up your dungeon space a lot quicker if something helps you, if you have companion help. But if you just want to play the game for fun, and you'll eventually level up anyway, it'll just take heaps longer to level up your dungeon space. You've got to defeat the dragon at floor 50 each time, and without mercenaries you can do it. It just takes way, way longer. That's all.
LHMP gear. Floor 4. Proceed. Button. Proceed. Floor. There is stairs that leads further down the dungeon.
So we're going
XP. Floor XP. Floor XP. Go downstairs. Yep. Go downstairs. Floor 40. Huge. Floor XP. Floor 40 XP.
I'm going to turn speech off because it's annoying. It's just so annoying. Actually, I'm going to turn the
headings
up.
Sounds. Speaking rate 70%. 65 70%. Sounds. Headings. Vertical navigation. Braille table.
So,
buffer button. Characters.
If you have trouble understanding it, that's
speech off.
Unfortunate, but there's nothing else I can do about it, because I don't like the slow speech rate. So at the moment I've got 2,388 out of 5,220 XP for level 249. So yeah, I've got a way to go to get to level 250. Level up as much as you want. This is why I like dungeons. I like dungeons better than Swordy Quest. I don't like Swordy Quest, it's boring. Once you complete the story, once you've killed so many dragons, that's it. You just keep going. With dungeons, it's just a story that very slowly progresses. The stronger you get, the more crazy the story gets. It's totally different. Totally different. And you can level up if you want. The other thing that happens is when your game records a high score and it reflects on the Games Centre leaderboards, which is live, it shows you, and if you click on the global area, the button which says global, you get a whole list of other players playing alongside you with various high scores. And every day you read it, the scoreboard changes just a little bit, because people are playing and getting more and more points. So that's a treasure chest, so I'm going to open that. I'm going to delete some items that I don't need because I don't need to sell everything. I can sell stuff, but I don't have to. That means enemies have spawned and they're on the floor, ready to smash. I love that noise that you've been, your enemies are not, if you've been defeated, it gives you a weird, stupid musical tone, which I hate. When your enemies are deleted. Why can't I speak? When your enemies are defeated and it makes that noise, you're like, good. There's one button that lets you continue forward and another button that lets you pick up an item. I don't want the hard scale, so I'm going, hang on, I don't want fresh water either. No, I don't want fresh water, so I'm not taking it. When you get heaps of intelligence, you don't really need all those things. Oh, this fucking curtain. This fucking thing. Oh no, I hate it. I hate this fucking thing. It's getting stupid. How many XP points? 4,132. Oh, well, that's a lot of XP points. I'm on floor 42. I'm going to do some wandering several times. And when I get to level 100, why did I say when I get to level 100? Oh my god. When I get to level 350, I'm going to go down, and when I get to level 351, I'm going to go downstairs, etc. Just so I can level up a lot. Okay, that's done. I'm going to get some more items here. Emerald ore is very, very important. You need that to help you with forging your items. But you can't do forging when you're in the dungeon. You have to get out and go to the store, which I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to do another minute. Floor 42 at the moment. And you can wander as many times as you want. Sometimes it gets to a point where you've been wandering so much that when it says, go downstairs, you double tap wander, and then it will say go downstairs because there's literally no more enemies and nothing else to look for. No, I'm not going downstairs. So, but what you do, you can either keep going downstairs or you can wonder and wonder and wonder until it does not let you do it anymore, and then it will keep saying go downstairs, go downstairs. And it, you know, if you hear it or read it on the braille display saying go downstairs to the point that like there's no more enemies spawning, then it's a big possibility that you've taken everything out off the floor, so then you've got to go to the next floor to get more enemies. So now it says level up, distribute. Jesus. I was trying to say distribute your... distribute. Oh God. Level up, distribute your talent points, and I've got 3 talent points. I'm going to bring up my intelligence. My intelligence is now at 264 with a MP is magic points, so MP max is at 258. That's not a lot of points considering my agility is at 290. So yeah, yeah. I'm kind of a bit, you know, I need to get a little bit more improved with my magic points, because they are very important when you get to the dragon. They are really, really, really important. Because when you get a lot of magic points and the dragon hits you, it does a lot less damage than if you did not have a lot of magic points. So that's one thing to keep in mind. It doesn't matter how much stamina you've got, if you don't have a lot of magic points, the enemies will take your stamina away really fast. So you need a lot of agility because it makes you faster than your enemy, and you need a lot of intelligence which makes you more tougher than your enemy. And if you get really strong, if you increase your strength stat, you can deal a lot more damage to your enemies than they can do to you. So when damage is dealt to you, you lose a certain amount of hit points. So when you increase your magic points, your intelligence, it causes you to lose less hit points when you get damaged. And when you increase your agility, you're less likely to receive damage, which is great news. So you basically make yourself immune. The more agile you are and the more intelligence you got, the more immune you become. And when you forge and upgrade your equipment, it makes your equipment more immune and harder to hit and stuff like that. Because when your enemy goes to hit your armor or your shield, it can't, whatever it does to attack you won't affect you because your shield's too hard and your armor's too hard. You know, it's too tough. Okay, I'm going to go to, hang on, what level am I at? What level? 350. I'm going to go downstairs. And I'm going to get to level 352, and then I'm going to go downstairs after I get to level 352. Ah, come on. Come on. Damn it, you bloody thing. Now, the other thing about increasing your intelligence points is when you have to cast magic, it deals a lot stronger magic spells. So if you want to cast Confuse, it is so strong that your enemies can't dispel the effect of that spell. That's how strong you can make your magic. When it is so strong that your enemies can't get out of the spell. It's quite funny. I'm going to show you something.
Speech on.
I'm going to show
Chimera,
you
adjustable,
something.
guard, run, XP, item, skill, button, magic, button.
I'm going to show you what this does.
9MF, 4, magic, sword, button, bind, UIUs, slow, UIUs, inferno, UIU, fire, UIU, lightning, UIU, thunderstorm, UIUs, blizzard, 8, UIU, ice, UIU, cure poison, UIU, force, UIU, heal, UIU, sleep, UIUs, shield, UIU, close, UIU, shield, 2MP, UIUs, sleep, UIUs, button. Blind zombie spreads out. Chimera is put to sleep. Blind zombie is ready.
There we go.
DLV, DL, 8M, gear. Floor for Chimera, guard, Chimera, adjustable, star ZZ. Blind zombies attack. Chimera gets hit for 100. Chimera feels less. Blind zombie says, good luck in the next hell. Chimera is defeated. Blind zombie crushed the monster. 220 XP earned. 220 XP earned. Ready. Proceed, button. Proceed. Encountered 3 enemies. Menu.
Okay.
Stats, magic, skill, button. Close. UI, Falcon, UIU, Strut, UI, Pierce, UI, Max, UI, Strang, UIU, Judge, UIU, Battles, UI, Passive, UI, Analyze, UI, Swift, UIU, Melee, UIU, Concup, UIU, Earth, Sword, Skill.
Okay.
Close, button.
Where is the Confuse?
DLV4, minions, stats, magic, skill, button. Magic, button.
Where is
Magic,
Confuse?
sword, bind, UIUs, confuse, UIU, confuse,
Yeah.
UIUs, confuse, 4MP,
There
UIUs,
we go. I'm
button.
going to use the Confuse spell. I've got a stack of intelligence points, so my opponents won't get out of this confusion spell. Here it is. Here we go.
Blind zombie, Viper is confused. Blackworm 1 is confused. Blackworm 2 is confused. Blind zombie is ready. LV 1 8M dip floor 43 Viper
I'm
adjustable.
going to smack them down. Ready? Go.
Blind zombies attack. Viper gets hit for 128. Blind zombie says, good luck in the next hellish afterlife. Viper is defeated. Blackworm 1 is confused. Blackworm 2 is Blackworm 2 is attacked. Blind zombie is ready. Blackworm 1 get blind zombies attack. Blackworm 1 gets hit for 126. Blackworm 1 stumbled. Blind zombie says, good luck in the Blackworm 1 is defeated. Blind zombie is ready. Blind zombies attack. Blackworm 2 gets hit for 1. Blackworm 2. Blind zombie says, good luck in Blackworm 2 is defeated. Blind zombie crushed the monsters. 472. 400 ready. Buff up. Button. Proceed. Button. Proceed. There is stairs that leads further down the dungeon. Button.
No, I'm wondering.
DLV4.
So when it says there's stairs that leads further down into the dungeon, my braille display doesn't register that, so it doesn't read in braille. But my my braille display doesn't read that, but VoiceOver does read that. It's a bit of a bug in this game. By the way, when I get a new braille display, I'm going to get a new one of the same model, a Q-Braille XL 40 cells, because it's what I'm used to, and it's what I know. So when I buy it, I can let them know when I buy it. I don't need any extra training. I currently have a very old Q-Braille XL that is starting to break down, and I need a new one. And because I already know how to use it, I won't need any special training to use it. So, yeah.
LV1 HP MP gear floor wander button.
Wander.
Wander.
Wander again.
Floor 43. Encountered 3 enemies.
Right now.
Chimera adjustable.
Well, I'm going to use
Minions,
sleep
stat,
bomb.
magic, skill, item,
Sleep
button.
bomb.
Item 17/87.
I want my God.
Close. Button. Emerald Ore. Equip. LV4. Use. Sleep Bomb. Use.
I'm
Button.
using a sleep bomb.
Evil Minion 2. Blind Zombie through a sleep. Cloud of drowsiness explodes. Chimera is put to sleep. Evil Minion 1 is put to sleep. Evil Minion 2 endured the effect. Blind Zombie is ready.
Oh, crap.
Chimera. Evil Minion 2. Adjustable. Blind Zombie's attack. Evil Minion 2 gets hit for 134. Blind Zombie says, good luck. Evil Minion 2 is defeated. Chimera is asleep. Evil Minion 1 is asleep. Blind guard. Button.
I'm going to get rid of the fully awake creature first.
YouTube. Now. Is Evil Minion 1. Chimera. Adjustable. Watch. TLE War. Blind Zombie's attack. Chimera gets hit for 135. Chimera stumbled. Chimera feels less drowsy. Evil Minion 1 is asleep. Blind Zombie is ready. Evil Minion 1 gets hit for 132. Blind Zombie's attack. Evil Minion 1 gets hit for 130. Evil Minion 1 is Evil Minion 1 feels less drowsy. Blind Zombie says, good luck in the... Evil Minion 1 is defeated. Blind Zombie crushed them. Button. Screenshot. Sign.
I'm going to eventually upgrade my equipment again. Not right now, but I will do it. I have to collect heaps more fortified items and ore, like emerald ore, diamond ore. Ore is basically rocks. I've got to collect several different rocks, which gives you different forging values. And I'm going to upgrade my equipment with fortified items and rocks, which in the game is ore, as in O-R-E, ore. Iron, it doesn't give you iron, it gives you diamond ore, emerald ore, and a malachite ore. It's all just crappy stuff, you know.
572 XP earned. Ready.
There we go.
Proceed. Button.
Right.
Proceed. Stairs. Encountered 3 enemies.
Yep. I'm going to smack them down. And when you upgrade your equipment, it increases the stats of that equipment too. It really does. It's very, very, very important to upgrade your equipment every so often. And I'll show you why.
Minions. Button. Stats. Button. Stats. Player profile. Name. Blood. Feet. Plus 92. Stamina. Plus 280. Plus stamina. 200. Plus 27. Intellect. 206. Plus 35. Agility. 200. Plus 3. Attack power. 307. Attack power. Plus 3. 290. Plus 3. Attack power. 307.
My attack power is 307.
Armor class. 307.
307. So when I upgrade that, it will be a lot higher. The number will go up.
Plus 50. Weapon. Plus 50.
Plus 50. Oh my god.
Armor. LV32 Excalibur plus 2. Close. Button. DLV4.
So when you upgrade your armor and weapons, you're a pack tower. I'll say it again. When you upgrade your equipment and your armor, weapons and armor, right, your attack power and your armor class goes up.
LV1.
So,
HP. There. Orc General. Adjustable. Orc General gets hit for 100. Orc General's. Blind Zombie says, good luck in the next. Evil Minion 1 is Blind Zombie endured the spell. Evil Minion 2 casts healing. Blind Zombie endured the spell. Blind Zombie 440. Evil Minion 2. Blind Zombie's attack. Evil Minion 2 gets hit for 1. Evil Minion 2. Blind Zombie says, good luck in the next hellish. Evil Minion 2 is defeated. Blind Zombie crushed the monster. 536 XP and 44 G earned.
So
ready.
I've leveled
Done.
up.
Button. Reset.
So
290
I'm
plus.
going
Button.
to
Agility. 250. MP max.
My MP
Plus.
max.
Button. MP max. 258. MP max. Plus. Button. Plus. Dim. MP max. 261. MP plus. 267. Button.
Yep.
DLV4. LV1. 0. HP 200. MP 261/261.
So that's my maximum magic points is 261.
HP 247/247.
247 HP. So I do need to increase my stamina eventually, but at this point it's not as important as increasing my intelligence and my agility, and eventually my strength. When it comes to getting to floor 50 to get the dragon, I will have to increase my stamina exponentially, but until then, I'm going to keep leveling up my character. I'm going to slowly level up my stamina. When increase my stamina, when I'm strong enough to defeat the dragon, I'm going to go back to floor 40. So you've got to get out, go to the square, forge and upgrade your equipment. Go back to floor 40. And I'm going to exponentially increase my health points way up. Way up. How you do that is when you level up your character, instead of distributing your talent points, where it says level up, distribute talent points, tell it. Jesus. Where it says to level, oh God. Where it tells you to distribute your talent points, I will double tap done, which is basically using the braille display to get to the done button and then selecting it. I will have 3 remaining talent points, so then I'll level up several times, which then will add more talent points to my current count. So by the time I have at least 15, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, yeah. By the time I have a good, say, 15 talent points, I'm going to increase my stamina 15 times. And then I'm going to go to floor 50 and I'm going to smash this dragon. So it's going to take a few more days because I don't like setting up mercenaries and minions in this game. You really don't need them. They're there because, let's say you want to get from floor 1 to floor 50 and kill the dragon in one go. You use them. You get minions, you train them up. You get your mercenaries, you train your mercenaries, and you can go down to floor 50 and smash the dragon in one go. And you only need to forge your equipment a little bit and upgrade your stats a little bit, because then over time your stats and your equipment, you know, weapons and armor will upgrade slowly over time. But that just slows down your character experience and leveling and all that. It means you get through the game a lot quicker. It means you increase your game level. Your actual game level is your dungeon game level. But I don't want to do that. I want to increase my character's level as much as I can so that I can get the dragon without using mercenaries or minions. They do help, but I'm not playing the game with companion help. I'm playing the game without companion help. So that's how I've chosen to play.
MP 261/261. XP 453/5250.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, don't do this shit to me. Oh, God. Hang on. I have to do something. This game is
2:36
annoying.
PM.
Not the game, the braille display is
Dungeons,
being
DLV4.
freaking annoying. So, oh, God, come on.
L10 HP 204 MP 2 gear XP 453 buffer button. Proceed button. Proceed. Floor 43. Lava pond is everywhere. Image. Encountered an enemy. Enemies are looking for trouble. Orc General. Blind zombies attack. Orc General gets critical hit. Orc General fight. Blind zombie says. Orc General is defeated. Blind zombie crushed them. 184 XP and 32 GN. 180.
That's
Ready.
the trouble with this
Proceed
game too,
button.
is it interrupts voiceover and then voiceover doesn't read everything out, which means I miss the message that I was meant to hear. And I don't hear everything that I'm meant to know. So that's the other problem with this game. Besides being accessible with voiceover, it does have a couple of glitches that I'm not happy with, but it's still fun to play, so I play it.
Proceed. Floor 43. Encountered 3 enemies. Chimera. Sleeping Viper. Chimera. Adjustable. Floor. Chimera gets hit for 1. Blind zombie is ready. Floor 4. Sleeping Viper. Viper gets hit for 100. Viper. Blind zombie says. Evil minion is defeated. Blind zombie crush the monsters. 532 XP and 532 XP. Ready. Floor 43. Proceed. Button. Proceed. Encountered 2 enemies. Run. Guard. Button. Goblin Sorcerer. Guard. Goblin. Orc. Floor 43. Orc. Goblin Sorcerer. Adjustable. Blind Zombies attack. Goblin Sorcerer stumble. Blind Zombie says, good luck in the next. Goblin Sorcerer is defeated. Blind Zombie is ready. Orc General gets hit. Orc General is defeated. Blind Zombie crush the monsters. 364 XP and 70 GM. Ready. Proceed. Button. Proceed. Floor 43. There is stairs that leads further down the dump. XP. Floor 43. Lava pond is everywhere. Item. Button. XP. Floor. Gear. Button. Floor. Wander. Button. Go downstairs. Button. Wander. Button. Wander. Floor 43. Encountered 2 enemies. Evil minion. Blind zombies attack. Blind zombie. Evil minion 1. Evil minion 1. Adjustable. Evil minion 1. Stairs.
Yeah.
Image. DLV4.
How I'm going to go about getting this Braille display is saving up as much money as I can, buying this display and keeping the invoice and the receipt. The invoice for purchase and proof of purchase. And I'm going to send it to my occupational therapist, and I'm going to make sure that they do an AT report. And I'm going to specifically write in the NDIS letter that, yeah, I physically can't do stuff without Braille.
LV1. HP. Gear. Stairs. Sleeping Evil Minion 2. Blind Evil Minion 2 gets hit for 132. Evil Minion 2 feels Blind Zombie says, good luck. Evil Minion 2 is defeated. Blind Zombie crush. 350. Buff up. But. Proceed. Button. Proceed. Encountered an enemy. Proceed. Run. Guard. But. Sleeping Black Worm. Blind Zombies attack. Black Worm gets hit for 120. Black Worm stunned. Blind Zombie says, good luck. Black Worm is defeated. Blind Zombie crush the monsters. 168 XP earned. Ready. Proceed. Button. Proceed. Floor 43. Encountered 3 enemies. XP. Run. Button. Guard. Button. Evil Minion. Adjustable. Blind Zombies attack. Evil Minion gets hit for 135. Evil Minion stumbled. Blind Zombie said, Evil Minion is defeated. Blind Zombie is ready. Blind Zombie. Orc General 1 gets hit for 121. Blind Zombie dodge the attack. Orc General. Blind Zombie dodge the attack. Orc General 1. Orc General 2. Adjustable. Orc General 1. Orc General 2. Orc General 2 dodge the attack. Blind Zombie gets. Orc General 1 headbutts you. Blind Zombie gets. Orc General 2 headbutts you. Blind Zombie is ready. Blind Zombie's attack. Orc General 1 stumble. Blind Zombie. Orc General 1 is defeated. Blind Zombie is ready. Blind Zombie's attack. Orc General 2 gets hit for 118. Orc General 2 stumbled. Blind Zombie is ready. Blind Zombie's attack. Orc General 2 gets critical. Orc General 2 stumbled. Blind Zombie says, good. Orc General 2 is defeated. Blind Zombie crush. 5. Ready. Buff up. Button. Proceed. Button. Proceed. Encountered 3 enemies. Guard. Run. Guard. Viper. Chimera. Viper. Adjustable. Chimera. Viper gets hit. Viper stumble. Viper is speech off.
Okay, I'm going to turn speech off. Okay, how many experience points do I've got? Oh wow, I've got a lot of experience points already. I love that noise, that weird noise it makes when it's finished that round of fighting. It's like, okay. So I'm still on floor 43. I'm going to wait till I level up to go downstairs. I also discovered something about forging equipment that I need to show you when I'm forging stuff. It makes a particular noise when the equipment upgrades. It makes a particular noise. So, yeah, I'll show you that. No, I don't want to buy anything. Go away. Go away. I don't want to buy or sell anything. Get out. This is the annoying part, is when you don't need the shopkeeper, they show up and you're like, I don't need you. Go away. Get out. Get out. open the chest. I always need the chest. I'm going to take everything. Because what I can do is I can go to my items list. See, I only ever sell stuff if I don't have a lot of gold. There we go. If I don't have a lot of gold, I will happily sell stuff, but I do have heaps of gold, so I'm not going to sell anything. We are wondering, because, yeah, we need to wonder. I'm going to check how many health points I've got in a second. I have got 245 health points out of 247. Imagine if I did not have 261 magic points. I would be stuffed. Like, the enemies would take away all my health points, and then I would have to reload the Dungeons game back to my last save. And it would be not very far behind. Like, when you go to your last save, it saves your most recent activity automatically. So when you go back to your last save, it's getting your most recent save data, and you're playing from there. But it's a pain, because then you've got to play, and then you've got to go to your homestone in the items list, forge and upgrade your equipment, and go back in and, be hopefully a lot stronger to not get smashed. It's doable, but it's a bloody pain to deal with. So you've got to have a lot of magic points to decrease damage done to you. Magic points is basically being able to defend yourself against most types of damage, and agility is physical defense, defending against physically getting beaten up. Now I'm going to show you something. There's a medical herb and there's a level 5 rod of runes. So I'm going to take all of those and I'm going to go to my items list. And I've got 19 of 87, that's okay. I'm going to show you something. I'm not going to delete the level 5 rod of runes, but I'm going to delete the medical herb because I don't need to use it. I do not need to use the medical herb. I'm not deleting what I don't, I'm not using what I don't need. I'm deleting what I don't need to use. Now the enemies are having a go at me, so I think that's because some of them are more agile than I am. By the way, if you do a lot of wandering on the same floor, for example, I'm wandering around on floor 43, each time you do a lap of the same floor, your enemies get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. So each lot of enemies you fight are slightly stronger and leveled up more than the last ones. So the longer you wander without going downstairs, the more your enemies level up. Eventually you will have to go downstairs because you'll run out of enemies, but your enemies get to higher and higher levels until you either get beaten or until you run out of enemies. Then you go to the next floor, then your enemies are a little bit leveled up, but you've got to do a lot of wandering around to get the really strong enemies. But that's okay, because that increases your experience points, and then you can level up as much as you can and forge your equipment and upgrade your stats before going down to floor 50. It takes ages, but it's very doable. Mercenaries are a good part of the game, but they take away all the fun and challenge of individually fighting as the lone wolf hero. I choose to play the game lone wolf hero style. I don't need a gang of heroes behind me when I can do it lone wolf style. Okay, I'm feeling a black worm. And I've got a couple of metal tools. I got rid of them. Now we're leveling up. How many talent points do we have? 3 talent points. We've got 3 of them. So I'm going to tap done. I am now at level 352, so I'm going to go downstairs. I think there's some items to take. I'm going to take them all. There we go. I'm going to proceed. I'm going to open up this treasure chest. Open it. What have we got that I can take? I can take a medical herb, but I'm not taking it. I don't need it, so I'm not going to take it. If you don't need something, don't take it. If you're running out of gold, you do need to take stuff and sell it, but until then, you know, you don't have to. I'm going to get rid of all and the evil minion. Orc generally. Proceed. Right. The other reason I won't get minions is because you've got to get heaps of meat and feed them, which I get you can do that. But it's a pain in the ass, so I don't use that feature. I don't use minions. I have given up on mercenaries because when you get out of the dungeon, your mercenaries leave you and then you've got to go and get them back, and I'm not interested in that shit. I just want to play the game without any stupid complications. That's all, you know. That's it. I'm at floor 400. I'm at floor 44. I reckon the dungeon should give you an endless dungeon mode, so not just floor 50, but an endless arcade style mode where the pets get stronger and stronger and stronger. That would be really good. Do something. Let me get out of this, right? I'm going to wait till it tells me to go downstairs, and then I'm going to get out without going home, like using the home stone or hang on a minute. Proceed. Just give me a sec. I want to do something. I am going to do something. Because this is a kind of endless dungeon, but I want to check out an audio endless dungeon game where you go you go down as many floors as you can, way down to floor infinity, basically. As many floors as what you can get down to, you know. Come on. Okay, I'm not going to get out of the game. I am just going to, well, I sort of am, but I'm not going to close down the app. I'm going to type in...
Speech on. Person fill. Favorites. Favorite. Toolbar. Show book. Share. Full. Back. Voice. Address. Search or enter website. Text. Address. Text field. Is address. Voice search. Address. Text field. Is editing. Search or enter website. Character mode. Insertion. Reddit. Misspelled. Reddit.
Audio.
Audio.
Endless.
Reddit audio. Endless. Endless. Dungeon.
Dungeon.
Game. Endless dungeon. Game.
Vision.
Reddit audio. Endless vision. Reddit audio. Endless dungeon. Game vision. Impaired.
Yep.
Keep accessibility links. Skip to main content. Link.
Dungeons and such is kind of. I need to go get a brain scan because I'm not talking properly and it doesn't feel normal. Anyway, Dungeons and such is kind of an endless dungeon style game, but it's not endless in that when you get to floor 50, you get rid of the dragon and then you are taken to the next dungeon level, and you are taken back to floor 1 and you start again basically, but at a higher level of strength and playability basically. I'm not saying it's bad, I think it's fun, but and it's kind of repetitive but in an addictive way. It's weird, but
links, form control, link, headings,
I
0
want
headings,
the kind of dungeon game where you've got to go as far as possible, all the way down to floor 1 billion.
accessibility filters. These are Reddit audio endless dungeon game. Search in Reddit audio and search. Does anyone here play multi-user dungeons? r/blood Reddit 60 about multi-user dungeons, or MUDs for short, are generally purely text-based online multiplayer games, and a good portion of players are blind. Full stop. Reddit r/blind link 8 about. I think you would like a cool day. Blind legend. It's an audio only adventure. Best games for visually impaired. Heading level 3. Reddit 9 about story mode type games. Audio-based MMORPG for the ellipsis. Reddit 80 plus about this result. So I lost my eyesight back in 2021. New game for visually impaired. r/blind. Heading blind player wanting to learn how to play. r/DND. Heading page menu. Address. Reddit audio endless dungeon game address. Clear text. But address. Text field is editing. Search or enter website. Character mode. Insertion point. Reddit misspelled. Reddit. Endless.
Dungeon.
Reddit endless. Dungeons. Reddit endless dungeons. Games.
Endless
Dungeons games.
games.
Accessibility link. Skip. Accessibility. Filters and topics. These are Reddit endless. Search it. Reddit endless. Search result. Endless dungeon 20 hours review. Heading level. Reddit 40 about this game is not a good roguelike, but it can be. Looking for games that has endless dungeon. r/RPG and Reddit 10 about. I'm looking for games that has endless dungeon like Shattered Realm in Grim Dawn. An item world in Dystopia. Platform I'm using is PC on Steam. r/endless dungeon game. Heading level 3. Reddit. r/endless welcome to the unofficial endless dungeon subreddit. Discover Amplitude's latest roguelike tactical act. Deep/endless dungeon games. The only way out is ellipsis. Reddit 50 plus comment about this. I'm looking for a specific kind of dungeon delving RPG where returning to the surface / point of origin is either costly, difficult, or impossible. Full stop. What happened to Endless Dungeon and Ravenswatch? Heading level 3. About this result, it appears that Endless Dungeon isn't being updated by its developer. Which is crazy to me because the look and concept sound great. Endless Dungeon review. An excellently Moorish. Reddit 10 about Reddit Endless Dungeons games from Endless Dungeon review. An excellently Moorish roguelike about opening doors. Dungeon of the Endless. Heading level 3. About Reddit r/Dungeon subreddit. Worth it. r/endless dungeon game. Heading overall. Most of the issues are overall it's great. Most of the issues are relegated to the new player experience, progression etc. Granted, they really need to polish the hell out of the ellipsis. What are games like Endless Dungeon that I can play while ellipsis? Reddit 8 about Heroes of Homewatch. Is fun if you like co-op and D&D. Deep Rock Galactic is a horde shooter with resource collection and permanent upgrades. 8 answers. Is fun if you like co-op and D&D. Deep Rock Galactic is a horde shooter with resource collection and permanent upgrades. Craving endless or deep dungeon crawler. Heading level. Red 50 about. I would suggest colon. It lurks below. The Slawmancer, Grim Dawn, Book of Demons, Torchlight 2. These are all what I call time-synced games. Also very. Craving endless or deep dungeon crawler. Accessibility links. Heading level 1. Skip to main content. Craving. Open home. Link. Go to Reddit home. Links. Form control. Fate. Set toggle comment. Upvote. Downvote. Reply. Open. Upvote. Can't. 3 wire go. Can't recommend Fate enough. Dumped so many hours into it as a child. Music and fishing is so nostalgic. Upvote. Down. Reply. Open. 2. But. Delete. Bullet. Strasize profile. Strasize. 3. Chronican. Upvote. Toggle but. Downvote. Reply. Open. End of. Bullet. But. Edit. 3. 1. Diablo 3. Upvote. Downvote. Reply. Open. You. 2. Thero. Bullet. Slay the Spire. Hook 4 hours. Sintus Compass profile. 3 hyphens. Avatar. Skip. Craving endless or deep dungeon crawler. Toolbar. Share. Forward. Back. Refresh. Button. Toolbar. Refresh. Address. Page menu. Address. Reddit.com. Keyboard visible. Voice. Clear text. Button. Clear text. Address. Text field. Address. Text field. Voice search. Address. Text field. Is editing. Search or enter website. Character mode. Insertion point at start.
But it does not take you past dungeon level 50. Yeah.
Reddit. Misspelled. Reddit.
Endless.
Endless. Reddit endless. Dungeon. Accessible. With. Reddit endless. Voice. Reddit. Skip to main content. Skip to accessibility. Search. Clear. Search button N. Links. Heading. Filters and these are Reddit endless search. Reddit endless dungeon. Search results. r/endless dungeon game. Heading level 3. Japan pack out now on consoles. Available. Wildcards update. r/endless dungeon game. Heading level. Reddit. 20 plus comment about this result. Japanese voiceover for endless dungeon. Pathetic state of the game and the devs don't seem to care. Heading Reddit 80 plus about this result. Game breaking bugs both in single and multiplayer. No real Reddit r/endless dungeon is available now on Steam. r/gaming. How's Endless Dungeon on PS5 these days? Voice to AI dungeon. r/I dungeon. Endless dungeon. r/Elder Scrolls Online. Am I the only one to love this game? Heading level accessibility help. Link. Skip to main content. Link. Toolbar. Show bookmark. Share. Forward. Back. Voice search. Button. Address. Reddit Endless Dungeon accessible with keyboard visit. Voice. Google search. Head. Google search. Heading. Button. Address. Text. Address. Right. Voice search. Button. Address. Text field. Is editing. Search or enter website. Reddit. Misspelled. Reddit. Blind. Reddit blind. Accessible. Dungeon. Reddit blind accessible dungeon. Accessibility links. Accessibility links. Voice search. Button.
When you're going down each floor, I want it to go past level.
Accessibility link. Filter. These are Reddit. Search it. Reddit. Search result. Blind accessible dungeon map options. r/o. Reddit. r/o. Can we play something like Dungeons and Dragons? r/blind. How to make D&D accessible for a blind. Can we? Reddit. 40. About. I'm on the board of an organization called .rpg. How to make RPG recommendation for a blind group. Heading level 3. Running a game for the visually impaired. r/next. Blind. Illiterate and dyslexic crawlers. r/dungeon crawler. Reddit. 20. About 13 million crawlers. 2/3 of the 13 million crawlers entered the first floor. 2/3 of them died in the first 3 days. That's how the dungeon presented itself to them. Just ran a session 1 for a group of blind/online Dungeons and Dragons groups for blind. Ellipsis. New DM. Need advice to make game blind accessible for. Ellipsis. Accessible board games. r/blind. Page navigation. Heading level 1 navigate. Skip to main content. Link. Toolbar. Show. Share. Back. Terms. Link. Privacy. Link. Skip to main content. Accessibility. Voice search. But address. Page menu. Address. Reddit blind accessible. Keyboard. Voice. Clear text. Button. Address. Address. Text field. Is editing. Search or enter website. Reddit. Misspelled. Blind. Accessible. Reddit blind accessible. Dungeon. 4. Reddit blind accessible dungeon. Accessibility link. Skip to main content. Link.
That dungeons and such is accessible, but I want another dungeon game where you can go way past as many floor levels as you want. There is one called Gacha Pets, and the only thing I like about the game is going down the endless dungeon and the endless mines, collecting stacks of items, giving them to your favourite 3 different pets that you like, running them through the endless forest until you get to the end, so it's not the endless forest, it's a heap of shit. It's a horrible game because the game developer deliberately lies. He puts clickbait titles in the game so that you want to play it, and it's not the way he makes it out to be. The Endless Forest is not the Endless Forest, and if he had been honest and put a real title in, such as the Rainforest or whatever he puts in, nobody would be playing it, because it's like, if you say Endless Forest, you're like, oh okay, that means that there's no end. But he doesn't mean that. He means that there's no end to the forest, but you do run out of footpath to go down, and eventually the game, like, it stops working and you've got to get out of the forest because it just stops. You can't go any further. So the person who is doing this game, you know, fixing it up, trying to make improvements, you know, he does a lot of clickbait, and you're like, oh, this interests me, but it's shit. You go somewhere else in the game and it's crap. I mean, the only thing I like about Gacha Pets is the mines and the dungeon. Everything else is crap. It's rubbish.
Accessibility filter. These are Reddit. Reddit blind. Search accessible iOS and computer games. r/blind. Reddit. 40 plus comment about this result relate. iMaken. RPG game called Adventure to Fate. Does anyone know of any good low vision accessible iOS? Ellipsis. Reddit. r/blind. Link.
Don't play Adventure to Fate because they steal your money in the guise of you're paying for game features and game upgrades, when in fact it's they are legally, they're taking your money for you to keep playing the game. It's another way of stealing money. So don't play Adventure to Fate, because these people who develop the game force you to spend money to keep playing it, and there's no way I'm going to spend all of my money. Same with BitLife. You've got to spend all your money in your bank account to play BitLife. I mean, I'm not interested in that kind of shit.
5 comments. 1 year ago. Link. About this result related to Red. The Pixel Dungeon series is a fairly low vision friendly game. It is a turn-based roguelike game that has a map that you can zoom as much as. AMA. I released a game on Steam. iOS. Reddit. r/gam. Accessible iOS games. r/blind. Reddit. 5 about this. I've tried. AI Dungeon. Most of the blindfold games, RS games, most of the available audio games, several tech. I am blind, and I'm looking for a new RP, Conjury, deck building roguelike iOS, and want to try accessible Dungeons and Dragons. R/blind. Reddit. About 8. Top answer. I'll definitely look into this. Looking for free accessible iOS games. R/blind. Heading level 3. Link.
Okay, I'm going back into Dungeons.
App switcher. Safari. Close Safari. Closing. App switcher. Recorder H. Dungeons. Games. Active. Dungeons. Active. Visit Convec. Button.
Gacha Pets is absolutely.
Welcome back. DJ85. Button.
So I'm not playing Gacha Pets. It's really boring.
Visit Convec.
It's
image.
Horrible.
Wander. Button.
So I'm going.
Floor 44. At the end of the lava. Wander. Button. Wander.
Around again.
Floor 44. Encountered 2 enemies. Sleeping Goblin. Sleeping Guard. But XP. 1600. Run. Guard. Sleeping Goblin Sorcerer. Blind Zombies attack. Blind Zombies attack. Speech off.
So yeah, I'm going to play this Dungeons and such. It is a good game. You can play it for hours. The thing is, there's another game that I want to play. No, I would like there to be another game that I can play that you go down as far as you can, all the way as far as you can possibly go before you lose, basically. Anyway, I accidentally went downstairs. Oh crap! I knew that was going to happen. I'm actually going to skip floor 45. I'm going to fight the enemies and then I'm going to run down to floor 46. I shouldn't run down to floor 46 because these enemies on floor 45 are really strong. How much health points do I have? 246 health points. Well, okay, that's out of 247. That really isn't that bad. Anyway, I will proceed and see what happens. Got some more enemies to get rid of. Okay, I'm going to take the level 5 poison dagger plus 7. It is really good if you can take high level items that you can forge your own equipment with. It works really well. Your own equipment forges a lot faster if you use those really strong items. I'm going to go down to floor 46 and I'm going to wander around it for ages. I can't remember if dragons start at floor 46 or 47, but we're going to muck around and see what happens. Proceed, yep. Oh, what XP do we have? What XP? 4,207 out of 5,265, rightio. Open the chest. I'm going to take both those very strong items because I'm going to do a lot of wandering on floor 46 and then I'm going to forge my equipment again. Okay. I've got 245 health points. I definitely need to raise my magic points a bit more, so I'm going to do that in a minute. I just have to level up a bit more, like I have to do some wandering around. That dripping noise means you can rest, and it resets your points back to normal, back to it resets all of your hit points and magic points. Pot of gold is 65 gold. 65 gold. I'm going to take it all. There we go. It is very important to take gold. How much gold do I have there? I have got 110,401 gold. That is a lot. Like, that's a lot. Yeah. Okay, how many health points? 246 health points. Okay, that really isn't that bad. The problem is dragons take away a lot of hit points. So you've got to be a lot stronger and a lot more agile than the dragons. So you've got to upgrade your magic and now we are leveling up. Remaining talent points is 6. So I'm going to increase my magic points 6 times. I have got 267 magic points. No, I have got 261 magic points and my intelligence is sitting at level 267. So now my intelligence is at 273 and my magic points is sitting at 267 magic points. So we are going to go downstairs if it lets me. No, it's making me open the treasure chest. That's important. I need to do that. I don't want the potions, so I'm going to delete that. I don't need potions. All that's doing is wasting space in my inventory section, and I don't want to waste inventory space. It's not letting me bloody go downstairs. Jesus. It's not letting me go downstairs. God damn it. Necromancer. Ugh, I don't like them. They're disgusting. That's okay. I'm proceeding. Oh, come on. Hurry up and wander downstairs, you idiot. The Orc Necromancers are extremely magical. They have a lot of intelligence points, so you've got to be on your guard. And strength will damage your magic enemies, but you need a lot of magic points to get less damage done to you, because my health is now at 237. That is a lot of health points starting to get taken away, so I have to really increase those hit points. Sorry, I really need to increase those magic points a bit more to receive less damage from magic enemies. So that way I won't get smashed really fast. So I have to proceed. I'm going to wander around. I'm going to get rid of the Orc Necromancer because he's magical, and I'm going to increase my intelligence points in order to receive less damage. And by the way, the more experience points you get when you level up, the longer it takes to reach the next level. So it takes longer and longer and longer to reach the next level. Come on. Come on. Damn you. Right, I'm getting it. Okay, proceed. Proceed. So, sleeping metal turtle. I'm going to get rid of him first. I'm going to get rid of the more I will be forging my equipment soon, which will upgrade my stat points. It won't upgrade my intelligence points that I already have. It will just boost that stat in my statistics profile, which will still strengthen my character. Come on. Wondering. Did that. Okay. That stupid orc necromancer. Stupid orc necromancer keeps on casting magic spells and fucking me up. So I'm gonna make sure I increase my intelligence a lot more. So my health points are at, or hit points actually, are at 230. That really isn't too bad considering before I upgraded my weapons and armor and before I strengthened up some stats, I was getting beaten around like no tomorrow. So I guess I'm doing pretty good considering how strong these frigging enemies are. I've got 229 health points. No, that was bad. Something has smashed me. So with your armor, when something uses fire or thunderstorm or like several other major magic spells, the armor can't dispel it and your agility can't stop you from getting hit. So the only way around that is to increase your magic points, which is your intelligence level, as much as possible, because when you increase your intelligence level, all those big spells won't do as much damage. The more intelligence and magic points you've got, the less damage those big spells can do to you. Okay, I'm going to rest. There we go. Now I'm going to see my agility causes me to be able to use my shield a lot better and block a physical attack. If you want to block a magic attack, you've got to have really strong holy armor, and if you want less damage done by fire and ice, you've got to have a huge amount of intelligence points. Intelligence giving you a huge amount of magic points. God, what's wrong with me? Arr. Come on. Okay, taking that. Come on, damn it, hurry up. We're still on floor level 46. I'm going to see how many items I've got. I've got 24 of 87. Wow, I've got a lot of inventory space here, which is good news. I don't have to worry about anything at the moment. Now, how much gold do I have? I have got 111,243 gold. Rightio. Right. I am going to leave this. I'm going to use the homestone, and I'm going to go to the port, and I'm going to put, because I don't need that much gold. I'm actually going to do some equipment forging first. That's the important part, is forging equipment. Come on, you flaming freaking thing. I'm going to forge stuff. So, I'm going to bring up my holy armor to level 233. So I'm going to forge that. Now, I'm going to show you something. Listen to this noise. That means something is forging. Okay, you can hear it when the fire starts and the metal gets hot, and that welding noise because the metal is being welded together to something else. Here we go, listen to this. That weird, that noise means you've leveled up to another level. So I'm at level 233 for the holy armor, so I'm going to tap done. Then I'm going to tap forge, and I'm going to increase my what have we got here? Level 33, no, level 32 Excalibur. I'm going to edit that, Excalibur +2. I'm going to forge that with something. I haven't leveled up yet. That clanking noise means I've leveled up. So, okay, my holy armor and my sword or axe or whatever it's meant to be are at level 200, are at level 33. So now I'm going to forge my, I'm going to forge my diamond shield to level 33. Okay, I need to level that up a little bit more. I need to do some more leveling. Okay, I'm going to tap done. I'm going to tap forge. Okay, forge the next one. Okay, what level have we got? Okay, what else am I going to do? I'm now going to get out of this. I'm going to get out. I'm going to get out of it. I'll see you next time. I agree, I'll see you next time. Now we're going to go to the port. Now we're going to go to, because I need to make sure I've got plenty of gold there. So I'm going to go to the to the small house. Now it says check out how we are doing in the little house. Okay, so it says your neighbour population is 87 and the happiness is happy. So Food and water is 5 out of 5, 100 gold. Invest, okay. Roads and drainage is 2 out of 5, 200 gold. I'm going to invest in that, okay. I'm going to invest. So roads and drainage is now 3 out of 5, so that's okay. I don't know what's going to happen when I've invested in all of these categories each day. I presume there might be some bonus things attached. I don't know. But yeah, I just want to see what happens. So I am going to get out of it. Going to get out. Go to square. I want to go to the port. I want to go to the... I'm going to go to the woods. I don't need the rest of my gold, so I'm going to go... What I do now is I put all the gold in the safe. I then collect gold from going into the dungeons and the woods too, maybe. You know, it doesn't matter. I collect all the gold, and then when I collect a massive amount of gold, I use it to forge equipment. I then put the rest... I then put the rest of my gold into the safe, so that way I've always got some gold there if I need to get it out. So I'm going to go to the Lost Woods. There we go. I'm going to rest. You rest at every opportunity because it resets all of your current stats back to normal, back to 100%. Some of the items are really crappy in this area, so I don't take most of them. But when I can, I will take something if it's interesting. Come on. Oh, yep, I'm at another level. Okay, so I'm going to increase my intelligence points again. I have a choice of skipping this dialogue and tapping done and waiting till I've got a number of talent points, or I can simply add them on to each new level, or I can level up 5 or 6 times and then, you know, if I've got 6 or 8, 9, you know, or however many points I've got, I can level them up all at once, or when I level up each time I can put 3 talent points. At the moment I'm leveling up my intelligence, so I'm going to put 3 points in my intelligence. Now my magic points are at 270. Wow, I have a lot of magic points. I have a lot. Wow. And from here I can get out and go back to the thing because I'm sick of the Lost Woods. There's so much shit in here that I don't want. I've still only got 87 inventory space. Okay, that's bullshit. I'm going to use the home stone, you friggin' idiot. How much gold do I have? I need to put all the gold in the safe because I nearly forgot to do that. Let me go to the port. I nearly forgot to put all the gold in my safe. Jesus. I'm going to go to the woods and I'm going to go to home. Now, I don't see the point in using my storage chest because you can only put 30 things in there, and I think that's crap. I don't understand why I need to put anything in the storage chest. You can't increase the size of it. It is shit. It's absolute crap. So you're safe, you can put in as much gold as you want. With the storage chest, you really can't put in as much as you want. Put it all in there. There we go. Close, righto. So your safe is unlimited. You can put as much gold in the safe as you want, but what you can't do is put as many things in your storage box as you want because you're limited to 30 items, and that's bullshit. I mean, that's just a heap of shit as far as I'm concerned. It's absolute rubbish. Now, I can go to the square, but I'm not going. I'm going to the port. Now, I have got 0 gold, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to collect a huge amount of gold, like a huge amount. I'm going to collect stack loads and stack loads of gold. Now, I really hate the storage chest because you can only fit 30 things in there. So, once it's full, it's full. I can't use it anymore, which I find stupid as frickin' crap. I find it really, really dumb. So your inventory slowly gets bigger and bigger, but your bloody storage chest really doesn't. I mean, yeah, it's stupid. Anyway, what level of gameplay am I at? I'm at level 354. So I think I might stop there. I'm going to go to my gear and I'm going to save my game. Save. Okay, and I'm going to go to the main menu. Actually, I don't even have to do that. I'm just going to view my score here. Holy shit, 1,320,019 points, and I have defeated 10,636 monsters. God, that's a lot. That is an awful lot. So yeah, I've saved the game. I'm going to go into Recorder HQ now, and where is Recorder HQ? Fuck is it? Where is it? There we go. I've got it. I found it. I found Recorder HQ. I found it. So I'm at not the settings, you idiot. I'm going to stop this recording and I'm going to upload this from the camera as a video. So I'm going to save it to camera to make a video file and then upload it as a podcast video. And yeah. Oh God, I wish I could. I don't know how to do it. How to turn this into a video podcast so that it saves under the podcasts tab. I don't know how to do that. Anyway, I'm going. It's basically you just level up as much as you can. In another recording of playing Dungeons, I remember one time I showed you guys killing the dragon with my character and 2 mercenaries. In another recording, when I get to floor 50, I want to... What do I want? Depends how long it takes for me to actually get strong enough to kill this dragon, but I want to kill it just without any companion help at all. Like, I want to be the one to smash it without using mercenaries or minions. So yeah, I'll go to see how I go with it, and I'll work my way up. I want to try and get to like level 400 and see if that works. I might even have to go up to level 500, who knows? Who bloody knows? And each day when I go back to the little house on the seashore, there's a little house. When I've invested into all of the budgets that it has for the town population, because you go to the mayor's house and he has these different budgets that you invest in, and when you've invested into all of his shareholders or all of his stakeholders, you know, things, I don't know what happens after that, but anyway, I guess I will find out. In any case, I'm going to get going, and I'm going to keep playing this game, see how far I get with getting to floor 49 and also not getting beaten around by the dragons starting from floor 46, I think. And when I'm strong enough, I won't be using mercenaries to, like I can, but I won't use mercenaries to help me this time. I'm going to kill the dragon myself. So, I'm out. I will be back with another recording later.